Ah, shit, I just realized the marketing is working. This is part of the marketing. Oh my god, I read a comment. This is the marketing. They stirred up controversy. Oh my god, no!
Is
We
the
lost!
marketing.
Swan Beauty won. This is what they wanted. They wanted to do
They wanted
something
to be talked about.
controversial and crazy, so they went from nothing to be wanting to know. To want everyone now, a lot of people, I would never have known what Swan Beauty is.
Never.
But now I know what it is, and it's gonna stick in my head.
Ryan, how are you?
I'm
Oh,
here.
okay, so
I'm alive.
Ryan and I just did a full little recap of some fun updates in his life, which we, won't get into on the show, but very excited for you, Rye Guy, and
Yeah,
all that's to
thank
come.
you.
You all think Ryan's a sound designer. He's actually in the CIA, so we can't fully divulge everything that Ryan does, okay?
How did you know that?
I know. Well, I mean,
Wait.
this is the thing. You think you're coy, but not always, okay, Ryan?
Mm-hmm.
I can read you. I read you, okay? But okay, so your weekend overall was good. Especially really good because of this new development that's happening for you. So
Yeah.
let's go.
Are you fixing a hat? I don't know what that is. I'll share a fun story. I think you'll appreciate this, and then we have to get the ball rolling. So I have these two friends. They're college
You're
students.
rating yourself in
No,
this
I know.
episode.
I have two friends. I can do it quick. I have two friends. They're college students, very talented musical. They both do musical theater. I hired them for sing on some of my music for the video games. Anyway, so they were in a production at Florida Atlantic University, which is like, Boca Raton's big university, Palm Beach County. And so I go with a couple of friends, and we're right in the middle, great seats on Friday night. And this person there's this young woman, probably a college age, behind us, who's constantly going like period and first off, I texted them in the middle of the show, my friends, so they can see during like the break. I called her like Giggles McGee. She's like nonstop like cackling at things, and then she's like talking and like commentating, and for the entire time I'm thinking she's talking to somebody as she's like I think she's like talking, and then I turn around during the intermission, there's no one there, it's just her. So this girl's not only
Was
loudly...
it me?
No, it wasn't. This girl's loudly during a theater production first, mind you. It's not like movies are bad enough. People talk during movies. This is like during live entertainment. It's even worse. And she's like loudly commentating. There's some obnoxious just girl behind us, but did it kind of ruin a lot of the show a little bit? Was it funny looking back at it? Yes.
Those are the experiences, though. I will say I've been to certain shows like that where even like a comedy show where someone's laugh is so distinct. And it's like, okay, like I love that you're having a good time, but like pipe it. Pipe it down just a little bit. And I do feel like when people chit chat like that, it does take away from the experience.
You shouldn't talk during any live anything.
No.
Live, when there's live, but especially when there's like people on stage, that's even worse. The fact that she was alone and just having to commentate, I'm a little bit worried about what was going on up there.
Hey, Ryan.
That's why we didn't say anything. We're just like, you know what? It's best if we just let her be and enjoy and just deal with it.
We don't need her following us home tonight and figuring out where we live, okay?
Exactly.
But honestly, okay, let's not knock people who talk to themselves. Honestly, I am a chronic talker to myself. Do you talk to yourself, Ryan?
I feel like everybody I call it more talks out loud, like thinking out loud. Ed Sheeran, you know him.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
My
that's
guy,
his song.
Ed?
Yeah.
We know
Ed?
we know all the Eds.
Yeah,
we know
exactly.
All the Eds.
Oh, all the Eds. Yes. And then but I think it was just the fact that this was in public is just, and you weren't thinking out loud. You were commentating over and reacting.
Yeah, that's annoying.
I said to my friend, I'm like, wow, like in rap music, there's like ad libs, so people will go like, yeah, that's
like Lil
bad.
Jon.
Like, oh, there's, I mean, it's,
okay.
Yeah, and a lot of rap songs, there's always ad libs, and I'm like, wow, I'm so glad she was ad libbing to the songs.
Yes, like just full blown. She thought she was a part of the show.
I genuinely do.
Outside of this annoying commentator, that is maybe your future wife. We'll see. No. Could you imagine? So I was telling on the podcast how annoying this woman was 2 weeks later, so I took her to get coffee. You never know, Ryan. These could be the beginning of like really, really great love stories. This is a Hallmark movie in the making.
If I even had an inkling of interest, I would have already said something.
You would have sealed the deal. You would have made it happen that night.
I would say, hey, you annoyed the hell out of me. I would hope for you to maybe annoy the hell out of the rest of my life. That's Riz.
Ryan?
That's Riz.
That is straight up Riz right there. That's a line out of a movie.
If only I didn't want to. I can't say what I publicly what I would the violence that was coursing through my veins of how annoyed I was. It was so bad. It's
Annoyed or in love? Lust or love? We don't know yet, Ryan.
enemies to lovers.
I don't believe that you're not in love with this woman. Like, the more you talk about it, the more I'm like, do you have a crush? Like, has a crush
But yeah.
developed?
But yeah.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh,
yeah.
that sounds like a fabulous time. I'm happy you got out and have a little show moment. I love dinner and a show. Like, that's probably like if my husband's like, "What do you wanna do?" Like, on a random, night, we don't have plans, dinner and a show, comedy show. That's really actually all we do in terms of a show or a movie. We don't go to
Mm,
many, like, theater stuff, which I want to start doing
yeah.
that. There's actually really cool stuff in town, but I will keep note of not being the girl that you
This was
described.
a I went because it was I had friends in the productions. I don't normally just go out and see random college, college musical theater productions.
Please, your location every Friday night, okay? Don't even with me, Ryan. We know where you spend your weekend.
You're gonna get me in trouble now.
Just like spending time on college campuses. No, I love that you supported your friends. It sounds like a fun little night out. So
Yes,
adding to my
you
list.
gotta support local art and, more importantly, your friends.
Yes. No, that is, you know what, Ryan? That's a takeaway. This
Mhm.
annoying little commentator, but you know what? You do it for your friends. You do it for the
Exactly.
people you love. Okay?
Yeah.
That's like me this past weekend. My weekend was baby shower galore. I
Oh
had two
boy.
back-to-back baby showers. I had a baby
Mhm.
shower on Saturday for my cousin's wife, so I just call her my cousin, how
Yeah.
that goes. It was absolutely beautiful, so much fun. And then I had a baby shower on Sunday for my other cousin. Again, not my real cousin, but I call everybody my cousins, Ryan, that I'm just like
Yeah.
close to. It's kind of how I roll. Both of them don't know the gender of their baby. They're waiting until they have the baby. I have
That's new.
I know. I feel like to have both back to back where like they don't know what they're having was just like, I don't know, like unique. It got me thinking like when I have kids, like, do I want to wait or do I want to know? And I kind of feel like it'd be cool for the first to wait. What do you think? What would you do you like the surprise?
I've never thought about that in my entire life. I'm not even near the mindset of thinking about having children. But I don't think I'd want the surprise. I think I'd enjoy knowing.
To plan ahead a little
Yeah, I
bit?
like to, yeah, plan. Also, I'm gonna get gifts. You're gonna get gifts. You're gonna get lots of gifts. You know, why be like, oh, hold off on the gifts. I don't know the gender of the baby yet. I don't know if to get princesses or rocket chips.
Well, that's like my mom and sisters and I, we
Yeah.
did the gifts together. We're like, "Oh, let's, like, do, like, big fun gifts for, from all of us." And literally, like, for my cousin, because he's a football coach, we're like, "We're gonna get them, like" they have to be, like, a sporty outfit, so we got a tracksuit that could go either way. Like, it's, like, gender neutral. It could be kinda tomboyish. So it is hard to almost, like, find gifts from that perspective. Because 'cause I'm such a like, I love
Yeah.
finding clothes for babies, like, anything miniature. Oh my god. I was freaking at Jewel or yeah, well, people know Jewel.
I know what you yeah.
Jewel-Osco.
I was
Yeah.
at the grocery store.
Yeah, I was at the grocery store, people. Thank you, Ryan.
Yeah.
And I saw a miniature little nail polish. I didn't even like the color, but I had to buy it because it's just like anything miniature I'm obsessed with. So that was my weekend. It was baby showers. I have baby fever now. But then again, I always had baby fever. Like I've had baby fever since the moment I was born and like was a baby. So the
You came out of the womb saying, "I can't wait to have my own child."
literally, I'm like,
Oh,
this is so
jeez.
great. Like, can we make more of us? Like, this is so fun. So it was just fun to be with friends and celebrate such a fun milestone. And it's just so crazy to like whenever people close to my life are now getting married, having babies, it does put it into like perspective of like, oh my gosh, this is the stage of life we're in. And it's like, whoa, like I'm not 18 anymore.
Mhm.
Whoa, we're adults. And that's kind of a weird thing to like come to terms with. Am I ready to be an adult? Even when I got married. Okay, well, speaking of this whole episode, I didn't even realize now talking about
It's
bachelorettes
about
or talking
marriage.
about babies. I want to get into
Yeah.
this whole bachelorette acquired a husband gate. Okay,
Okay.
that's happening all over social
I
media.
all over.
All over. I know, Ryan.
Yeah.
I know it's been on your feed. You know exactly who I'm talking about. But actually, before I get into this, I need to make a direct apology for last week's episode. Ryan, I have to issue a statement. You're like, oh my God, what'd she do? What'd she say? No, I need to, Bill Doherty. He commented on our post last week on our episode saying, I want to be a tater tot. And I shouted him out. We talked about how we're going to send him tater tots, the whole bit. And I said, this, it's so ironic that we have the same last name, but we're not related. Ryan, this is my cousin Corky, okay? This is my
Oh my
family.
god.
This is my
What?
family, okay?
But can your family not be tater tots, or is that? Oh, that's not the issue. Okay.
No, that's not the issue. The issue is that I
Yeah.
didn't connect the dots that this person indeed is my family member. Now that
Well,
just
that's
goes
what you've got to stop calling everyone your cousin, and then it'll
thank
make
you,
life
Ryan.
easier.
You're so right. You're so right. But no, so cousin Corky, thank you so much for listening. Bill Doherty, we appreciate you so much. I didn't realize because my family calls him Corky, so I didn't connect the Bill
Is that
to the
corky?
name.
Is that cork? Like
Yeah, like
wine
Corky,
cork? Yeah,
Corky. So he's my dad's first cousin. So
gotcha.
he's not so he's like, I don't know what that would be for me, like a second, third cousin. I don't know how that goes.
Close enough.
But
I yeah,
like you said, Ryan, we're all a cuz. It doesn't
yeah,
matter. Anybody who's
yeah.
a Taylor Tot or anybody, I hang with, we're
We're
all
all
family.
family
Okay?
from the same potato.
That's yes,
That's
we all come
that's
from
you.
Idaho. We all come
Yeah.
from Idaho. But in this case, actually Ireland. So I come from a really big family, the Dohertys, like a lot of extended family. Cousin Corky, apology. We will still send you those tater tots, get that address over, which now I can easily find. That's not gonna be hard. I think we can connect those dots. So anyways, that is the housekeeping I wanted to bring up here and issue that apology. That was much needed, Ryan. Are
Mm.
you ready? Are you ready for acquired a husband?
Uh, For acquired a husband.
Acquired a husband. So a little bit of backstory.
Is that what look up?
Yes, Google acquire a husband or
Acquire a
acquired
husband.
a husband.
Okay. Welcome to
Either way,
acquired
it'll come up.
heir. Is that it?
Yes. Welcome to Acquire Air, Ryan. So, a little bit of backstory here. Brigette Pheloung, her Instagram name, TikTok name is Acquired Style. She is this beautiful, successful influencer, and she kind of made a name for herself years ago when she started doing hair content. It was something she was like doing, and then it just kind of like snowballed into day in the life, kind of just everybody wanting to know what she's up to. She recently launched a clothing line with her twin sister Danielle called Fifi, and they just take over New York City, pretty much these two. They are identical twins, Ryan. Like, are you seeing the two of them? Like, for the longest time, I still can't differentiate the two of them. Although they do is like you follow them more and more, you kind of know they have a little bit different personalities and like, you can kind of get a sense. I feel like Danielle's humor is a little bit more like dry. Again, don't know these people, but I like to think we'd be good friends if I lived in New York City. So tell AJ to get us in the loop with the
Mm-hmm.
Pheloung sisters, okay? So that
Pheelong. Oh, I
I
found
think
them.
it's Pheloung if I'm saying it right.
Yeah.
That's their last
Fee.
name.
Yeah.
So she's getting married, and like I mentioned, she's a big influencer. So a lot of the things she's does is these branded, brands like they want to work with her for her bachelorette party. So Acquired Air, like they post like the first Instagram post of the weekend, and they're getting on a private jet. And it's sponsored by Swan Beauty. And everyone's like, what is Swan Beauty? Like, nobody is knowing like what this is. It's basically AI mirrors, like makeup mirrors. Basically, a mirror that okay,
It
what's
puts.
that
I'm
mirror that
assuming
you
it puts fake makeup on you.
yes, but
Yeah.
but you're following it, so it's almost like a tutorial. It's like a get ready with me mirror. And it's iconic that she went that route because all the time in her content, she's doing like get ready with me, like talking while she's putting makeup on, talking to the camera. So that is the start of the trip. She's wearing the most beyond outfit, these Chanel heels with sweatsuit pants and like this cutie little white wife beater. Well, I don't know if you can say wife beater, but you know what I'm talking about. Tank top that says bride, like bedazzled, like OG BB days. If you know the lore of BB. You do, Ryan. I know you do. The
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
OG 2000s bedazzled tops. So
Classic.
that is how it starts. Okay. What are you seeing online? What's the first couple Google searches you're picking up from this?
For searching Pheelong or acquired a husband.
Acquired a husband.
I just saw welcome to acquired heir, acquired a husband trip, or a Reddit thread. Everyone's just uh trashing on them. And then the same video, and then something completely unrelated. Something about a spider.
A spider?
Yeah, I don't think this is as big. I don't think this is
Oh, Ryan, no. This is big, okay? This is big. And the thing is, The Bachelorette just ended what? Like, they probably flew home today.
was this a bachelorette thing?
Yes, so it was her bachelorette party this weekend. So sorry. Oh my gosh, I did not loop you in on that part of the details. Yes, so this was Bridget's bachelorette party, sponsored by Swan Beauty. They go to St. Barts. It's the most luxury trip that they are going on. It's her maid of honor twin sister Danielle, and then about I think it was like 13 other girls. So it's a big or like 12 friends in addition to her and her sister. They just had a weekend of a lifetime. She basically gifted her friends the most epic trip to St. Bart's. And people are saying online that this is so out of touch. Like, really, what bachelorette party do you get a private jet? Like, like doing like the most. Like, they are just so out of touch. Who does
I
this?
mean, that's just influencers in general. I'd say.
Well, yeah, but that's like what they do, and that's why we like follow
Be a,
them.
is that why we follow them?
Well, part of it, like I love seeing like this grand lifestyle. What would be interesting to follow, for example, like if she chose to do a low key cabin weekend, yeah, it'd be great and fun. And, we can love a bachelorette like that. But people would have something to say about that. They'd be like, why did she go so low key? Like, what? Like, she can't win almost in my eyes. Like, her going so big and doing it like the influencer way that, let's be real, like I said, why we follow, why we want to watch. It's that like that allure of like what she gets, what she does, like the fashion, everything. That's like the engaging part of it, you know? Plus, I mean, she's just so bubbly and has such a fun personality. And like,
She was deleting her comments on her one of her posts.
she was deleting them.
Yeah, one of the posts, the highest comment has 2,000 likes, and then it drops from that to like 88, 40, 12, 18. She was probably deleting comments.
Ryan with the
Oh wait, no.
info here.
Here's some more. Yeah, they're all over the place, meaning it probably deleted a bunch of. I don't see any negativity, and this is the internet, meaning highly unlikely.
Yeah, no, I could see them kind of monitoring it over the weekend because they were getting some hate. But at the same time, like, who cares? Like, if this was, I mean, easier said than done. I recognize that. But the level she's at, Ryan, she acquired 1 million followers from like during her bachelorette trip. So she's at a club doing like bottle service in St. Bart's, and she finds out that she just hit 1 million followers on her bachelorette. She's living the most like full circle weekend milestone of a lifetime, like with her friends. So I feel like people are just hating on it because they are jealous. I mean, that's what a lot of people are saying online. They're like, people are envious, they're jealous. But like, for my take too, is I feel like she's rich, but like, make it practical. If you really think about it, okay? Yes, a private jet, not practical, not for most people's bachelorette parties, but people are saying she's out of touch. She re-wore accessories, Ryan. She wore shoes and purses and some other bangles
Oh,
and things.
she's just like us.
Exactly, Ryan. Thank
Yeah.
you.
The
She's
shoes I
just
have on,
like
I've had
us.
I've worn almost every day for 5 years. She's just like me.
Ryan, exactly. Like, here's me trying to come up with some outfits, for like recording the show weekly. And it's like, wait, no, just rewear. Like, after seeing Acquired Style rewear those Michael Kors wedges and that Chanel bucket bag with
Mhm.
different outfits, I'm like, you guys, she is rewearing things, okay? She flew a private
Crazy.
jet. She could have packed 17 options for every outfit, but was like, no, not me. I have like the most sickest shoes that deserve 3 outfits, okay? They need like that Chanel bucket bag deserved multiple looks. So I just think we got to all remind ourselves, if you look at her outfits, which my favorite is probably, Ryan, look at her outfits from the weekend. Tell me which one's your favorite. I think mine is probably going to be the white lace maxi over a swimsuit. It's just giving like I'm a badass, and it's just so chic and different. That's probably my number 1. My number 2 is probably when she wore the hat, like the beige hat, and she's wearing like the one piece with the roses off the side. I mean, it's hard to pick. They
Oh,
were all
I
pretty
see that.
good.
I see that one.
What's your favorite at first glance? Which one is just getting you like that's a bachelorette look? She did it.
The one that looks like fish scales.
My gosh, yes, Ryan, the mermaid dress.
Yeah.
I love it. That one was really fun. You got to watch a video later of like her dancing with it because it
Oh,
makes a lot of noise.
that's what I'm doing this evening. How'd you know?
Cue it up. I'll send you the direct
Mhm.
video so you don't even have to dig through all of your
Thank you
animal
s
videos. I'll
thank
just
you
send
so
it to you.
much.
I promise.
Uh,
So, yes, her outfits were just incredible. I was absolutely living for it. And the thing is, like I said earlier, if she did it low key, people would be like, "That's it? Like, can you give us more?" But if she like also then like kept it private and didn't decided to not share it, because another thing we're seeing, Ryan, is people are all up in arms. Like, how does she have time to edit this content and get it out all in real time? Like, she's not even enjoying herself. She's not even living in the moment. We have to remember, you all, this is what she does on a daily basis. She has a camera up. Like, it's almost like she's living her own reality show. And so, like, that's like every day for her. I think she's still able to enjoy and be present because she's so used to it. For me, I'm not fully at a point where I am able to, when I go out to dinner, even with girlfriends, post while I'm having dinner because I just feel like, I don't know, I'm not used to that. It kind of does take away from the evening, but she is at a level where she's just like posting is like part of her life, her day, and I think her friends around her are used to that. What do you
I
think? If
think
you were on a bachelor party and someone was posting and, like, editing things while you were there, how would you take it?
I think I saw this, exact episode of Black Mirror, the other day. That's all I gotta
Really?
say. Yeah, no, I'm kidding, but it sounds like I could when you said that, "Oh,
I'm like,
she's
what?
constantly." I think it's just sad that you have to can't enjoy yourself. I have my own thoughts on influencers, but, like, the fact that you have to constantly just, like, post yourself your day-to-day, everything you do, because that's all you do, because if you don't, that's kind of just that's what you do. You're a walking billboard, and you post yourself, and you're not allowed to enjoy life anymore because this is the whole thing.
I do see that take, and you're talking like my husband, Ryan. Like, when I'm very mindful, when I travel with my husband, I don't really post, like, during the trip.
Like, I think it's
Even our
fine to t
honeymoon, like, my friends were like, "Where are you on your honeymoon?" Like, I
yeah,
haven't seen anything. I decided to post until, like, we got back. I wanted to be present and not on my phone.
yeah, you should
Did
do
I
things
take a
for
million photos and videos?
yeah, you
Yes,
should do
sir.
things for yourself, not for others. But, part of that's probably, validation and, I mean, part of it's that's her way she gets money, but too
Well, I will say, though, I'm in that camp.
and a bit of bragging.
Yeah, well, for sure. I am in that camp to a certain extent. Like, I still posted my honeymoon.
Yeah.
I still posted so many carousels of my wedding,
You
and
should.
like, you
Yeah.
should, and, like,
After.
and I do think though, like,
Yeah.
there is a fine line, and I find myself struggling with this all the time. I'm like, am I posting this because it's what I want to be doing? Or is it like you said, Ryan, like seeking validation or like, wanting people to be like, oh, like, look at what she's doing, or, like these are the things I think that people in general with anything you do in life, when it comes to either posting on social media or even like sharing a job promotion, like anything that could be considered bragging.
There's a I think there's a difference between bragging and then sharing, like, a life update. So saying, "I got married, I got a new job, I have a dog, I had a kid," that's not bragging. I think there's a way you can make any of those bragging, but flaunting a private jet, and, like, over the top luxury and stuff, that's where it gets bragging, especially I think when you're doing it at the moment, that's where it gets like, "Yeah, no, this is just mental illness at this point of just like, I have to show everybody. I have to show people where I am right now." Like, you can't enjoy the moment. Like, I think that's absolutely insanity. Like,
Wait,
I'm at
Ryan.
my yeah, go ahead.
No, no, you go. Keep going.
I'm at my brother's wedding,
They're
right?
cooking.
I'm taking pictures. We have a professional photography for I don't wanna be on my phone. Like, I'm enjoying the moment. I'm shitting my pants as I'm getting ready to give a speech in front of 250 people.
You
I
don't
don't
want that on a live stream.
yeah. I mean, been there, done that, but anyway, that's I'm kidding, I'm kidding. But still, it's
Oh my god.
I think a normal human being would just want to live in the moment and the present and actually enjoy themselves for what they have. Because for me, it's like, yeah, I don't want to do that. I want to separate my life and my either my work or whatever. I think, any balance in your life is crazy. If I had a friend that all they wanted to do is film themselves constantly and be live, I wouldn't want to be friends with that person unless here's a crazy conspiracy. I bet you she has at least one friend who's just friends with her to try to get famous too. Crazy, I know, crazy conspiracy basing off of
That
just
would be out
nothing
of
but
left field.
yeah, crazy. A million years with that do people do that. And I'm not saying out of knowing nothing about these people, but again, I just think it's absolutely just bizarro that this is how people live their life. Again, like there are people. I mean, the city I grew up and live in is known for luxury. People flaunt their luxury all the time here, but it's also like, and some of it's very surface level, some of it's legit, some of it's old money. There's people that can barely live by, and but they have a Ferrari for some reason, but then they barely scrap by because they care more about what other people think about them.
It's like keeping up with
Um,
the Joneses, for sure. The influencers in New York City in general, I'm
yeah,
sure there's a sense of, like, competition of, this one influencer, for example, in New York City, Jazz, basically posted her wedding in real time. Like, they're saying
yeah,
that, like, she was one of the first people to ever, like, while their wedding was happening, like, post it in real time. Granted, I think she hired people to be, like, getting stuff out, but, like, that again, like, that's the world they live in. Like, they live
yeah,
in this world where that's normalized, and that is just how they live their life. I honestly don't think it fully is taking them away from it
mm,
because they're so like, that's their life. That's, like I do think they're still present and they're a part of it. I think for people like, you and, like, Caleb would literally die if people were filming you 24/7 and you were like even posting yourself like in real time doing things like that's not enjoyable. It takes away. So I see both sides of it. I do. Like I said earlier, I have a hard time. I struggle like during my wedding and bachelorette. I
yeah,
wasn't posting things during it because
yeah,
I was like, how do you even find the time? Honestly, like I didn't have my phone on me. My
yeah.
sisters
You
had my
shouldn't.
phone the whole
Yeah,
time. But did I have an entire videographer team and photographers and everybody? So, like, I knew that it was getting captured, and I knew damn well I was gonna post the shit out of it. Like,
as you
I knew
should.
I knew it was gonna be all over. So, I see it. I see why people would wonder it, but I also think it's like it goes back to the core of people love her and follow her. They know what she's about, and then she throws this or Swan Beauty throws this lavish bachelorette party for her and her friends and like a trip of a lifetime and like that's too much. Like what
What is
what's the line?
Swan Beauty? Wait, what is Swan? Is that just like a
Swan
company?
Beauty. They make
Oh.
those mirrors,
Only
yeah,
wait,
smart
only
mirrors.
4,000 followers. Let me see, 4,000 followers. How long has this
But
been a
they have a
company?
lot of money. So apparently, yeah, like
I
the
wonder who's
owner.
behind. This sounds like either this. This sounds like a tax fraud, some form of uh, fraud. It sounds like this is like they did something to like do it through the money so they can be as a tax do this lavish trip via tax write off. That's
Wait,
my
really?
guess.
Just from a couple of things you read? Guys, don't put Ryan on the case because he's about to explode this
I'm
acquired
just like,
thing.
what I'm saying. Okay, here's a company that has barely any followers, which means how long could they have really been? How much? Like, I don't think a company with 4,000 Instagram followers that is focused on beauty, something that is all about the visual on the visuals app, right? How could that only have 4,000 followers, especially when you're backing these ridiculous famous celebrities, right?
Well,
Or
I think this is
influencers, not
new. No,
celebrities.
and that's why, Ryan, like everything you're saying, people were saying the same thing and investigating. And I guess the owner, like the founder of
Yeah.
Swan Beauty, she's engaged to this guy in like the Mitchell family who like is very well off. Like they have a lot of money. So that was their private jet.
Hmm.
Like, I think that, like, her fiance's family is, like, kind of fun like, they're not funding Swan Beauty, but I think that they
Yeah.
have the means to, like, catapult it, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Unless this is a crazy, crazy marketing push where they just have ridiculous funds of money. I don't know. It just sounds crazy. Ah, shit. I just realized the marketing is working. This is part of the marketing. Oh my God. I read a comment. This is the marketing. They stirred up controversy. Oh my God.
This
No.
is the
We
marketing.
lost. They won. Swan Beauty won. This is what they wanted. They wanted to do
They wanted
something
to be talked about.
controversial and crazy. So people now they went from nothing to be wanting to know. Everyone now, a lot of people, I would never have known what Swan Beauty is, but
Never.
now I know what it is, and it's gonna stick in my head.
Wait, how many followers do they have today? Did it grow?
No, they have 4,677 followers.
But I bet you it grew since Friday. Like, I wonder what
Yeah,
they had on Friday.
let me see if I can find that. I wonder what they're
Ryan, you
okay.
can find
What's
anything.
the other TikTok is the? Let me go to TikTok. Let me
Yeah,
see if they
let's
have a
see.
TikTok.
Because I have a feeling that, yeah, like you said, like this was their marketing.
A
How
thousand,
smart is
no,
that?
2,750.
Okay.
let's
So
crunch numbers. I can imagine 30% of them are fake. So I'm not going to do that math.
you're like, "I'll crunch some numbers. Here we are. This
Yeah.
whole thing is fraudulent." Is basically what Ryan is
Everything on the internet is fake.
fake news over here. No, but seriously, like, they did it right and they picked the right person. Like, that's what's always so wild about like these brand deals and how they figure out how to go about promoting it and everything.
Yeah.
Like, they
I mean,
clearly knew that Bridget was gonna pop off, and they were like, "Let's give her a
if
PJ."
AI has a ridiculous amount of funding, so I'm sure they like to do a bachelorette trip is a spit into an ocean in terms of how much money they have for now, at least.
No, that is so true. And they knew that it was gonna be all over, and it has
Yeah.
been.
I'm not gonna name names, but I'm just saying this CEO of this company. There's a conspiracy. There's a conspiracy. The
Oh my
CEO
gosh,
of this
let's unpack
company.
it.
I'm on her LinkedIn.
Okay.
She's the co-founder of this company that has enough money to do all this stuff. She only has had experience at one company, and it's Swan Beauty, according to her LinkedIn. And normally, people on LinkedIn put their entire. There's something. I smell something fishy. This is
Wait.
fishy.
Yes, because but like I said earlier, she's engaged to that Mitchell family guy. I wonder who the Mitchells are. Okay, wait, Mitchell family, Swan Beauty. It says right now, Swan is backed by the Mitchell family office, a Birmingham, Michigan-based private investment firm founded in
Okay, so
2015
there's
by
a
Mark
huge
Mitchell,
private. Yeah. Okay.
Colby's husband.
Colby. Who's Colby?
The founder of Swan Beauty, Colby Mitchell.
Wait.
So actually, she is married.
Wait. Colby Mitchell is a guy, though.
No, she's
Wait,
married to
oh, that's
Mark Mitchell.
I'm a different. That's crazy. There's another Colby Mitchell out there. I was gonna say, what the hell? Okay,
What the helly? Colby?
what the
You're
hell?
you're like, "My friend Colby owns Swan Beauty?" Stop it.
No, no.
No, okay, yeah, so her husband, Mark Mitchell, has, like, a lot of money, ultimately netting $325 million from the wait, okay, I read that wrong. Basically,
What is
it's
this?
they have a lot of money,
What, they have a ridiculous amount of money.
and so they're backing this, and they must have, they saw an opportunity to market this AI mirror through
Yeah.
Acquired Styles' bachelorette party, and it's done its job. I wouldn't say it's not influencing me to buy this mirror. The founder and, her husband's family probably knew that, like, her and her friends would probably get this mirror. Like, let's be
Hmm.
real. I mean, they probably gifted it to them.
Oh yeah.
They're gonna tell people about it and
Yeah.
stuff.
Why gift it and say here we'll give you $10,000 to go talk about it when you can just say probably use or probably use a similar amount of money to like I don't know, to just go on a trip. It's way crazier. There's way more publicity versus
All of
just
the
paying you up
content.
front. Yeah.
Ryan, all of the content's insane. Like, they pumped out, like, 3 TikTok videos a day. And it's good stuff. It's good. But yeah, there's a lot of backlash. People are hating on her, and it's all coming from other women, which Claudia Oshry from The Toast, she pointed that out this morning. She said that it's like literally women against women. She's like, you don't see men, which Ryan's the first guy over here to
We
call it
just don't
out.
get. I just genuinely think we don't give a shit.
No, I mean, yeah, like that's what. But like the thing is, you don't actually give a shit, Ryan. The
Yeah.
women that are going on TikTok and creating these videos, calling her out and saying she's out of touch and like saying it's a bad look and like what's going on, like shitting on her essentially, they're just jealous. Like, you're not jealous of it. You're like, who does that? Like, I couldn't imagine filming and editing videos and doing my bachelorette in that way. You could imagine a private jet.
You know that? Did you know for the Swan you need a membership on top of the $795 before tax and shipping?
I didn't know that, but that's kinda giving, like, Peloton, like, anything
Yeah.
like that. They're gonna add a membership, like a monthly fee.
Yeah. $10 a month or $94 a year.
Damn.
It's for
This
a
is
mirror.
I mean, if it's gonna make me, like, understand how to actually contour my nose, then, like, maybe this is worth the investment.
I mean,
But
as someone that, I work in, I've done stuff with VR and AR, at least adjacent. I feel like this
again,
is
lies. Ryan's in the CIA.
I
Don't
fe
listen to him.
I feel like this is I don't know. I'm not gonna say if it works or not, but it just like I think this is we're a little bit for maybe it works perfectly. I think like we're a little bit far from this actual working.
I mean, we'll see. Ryan, you might be the first, but well, I don't know. The internet's going wild. So I don't know if you're the first person, but you could be
I
the
want to see
one
a
who's calling
raw.
it
I want to
out
see
and
a.
saying it's
I
not
want to
real.
see. I'm not going to give any for legal reasons. I have no anything. I don't know anything about this mirror, and I don't know anything. Um,
Yeah, no.
and
Ryan's not
uh, I
involved, you all.
I don't know anything about this. This is pure comedy.
And
Um,
the thing about it too is what got me thinking is like, as granted, what we're doing here is I am dissecting things, with you and creating all these scenarios and dissecting these stories. But sometimes I feel like the internet like really does think everything needs to be a freaking think piece. And it's like, it really doesn't need to be that deep. Like, she got this beautiful branded trip with her girlfriends. She's getting married. She's happy. Like, does it need to be that much deeper than just like, let's be happy for her? And I feel like that's where like the internet just can't be happy for her. Like, it's like the jealousy is pouring out of their veins, or they're like you, Ryan, or other guys, or there are women out there who would say, like, I wouldn't want a bachelorette like that because that's just not how I'd want to spend my time. So, it's a mixed bag. But I'm just gonna say I loved it. I loved watching it. I want to see more of it. I cannot wait for the full 10-minute vlog on YouTube to come out.
all of this for 10 minutes is wild. Are you
I mean,
kidding
probably
me?
more. Who knows?
Yeah.
But yeah, anyways, it was really, really fun to see all of that. She's getting some backlash, but she's also, I think, embracing it and is like, doesn't care. Because
Yeah.
there's gonna be people who love it and then people who hate it. And that's how everything goes. So if you can't win, do what you want. That's the moral of the story. People are gonna have something to say no matter what you do, especially someone at her level. So if she wants the PJ, she wants the Swan Beauty that we don't really know what it is or what it's going to do and how long it's going to be on the market, and she wants to wear the cutie little outfits and rewear the Michael Kors wedges, then let's let her do it. Why do we got to comment on it? But we're going to comment on it. That's why we're here, Ryan.
Something like that.
Are you still Googling Swan Beauty?
I'm not. I'm reading reviews for this mirror.
You are
There's only 2.
invested. Like, I should have never said that this was sponsored by Swan Beauty, because the second
You
you
opened up
learned,
yeah,
like, that's all you care about now. You're like, I just need
yeah,
to learn what this company does and like every little detail of who runs it.
yeah.
You're sleuthing about Swan Beauty right now. I'm gonna find you on like a Reddit thread tonight.
No.
Mm. Okay, the other thing I wanted
I'll forget it. I'll forget about this in 10 minutes.
the other thing is I feel like over the last couple years, bachelorettes, like people have been saying like bachelorettes have gotten a little bit out of control. Like the parties, the
I think
4-day trip.
the entire wedding. I mean, my brother was just in it. He had a engagement party, right? And I'm like, that wasn't a thing. What's an engagement party? That's not a thing.
Yeah,
Now
Caleb
it's
and
a
I didn't
thing.
have one.
Thank you.
Would have been
It's not
fun.
because I don't think it's normal. I think you
Okay,
have your
Ryan, but
bachelor
nothing we
party.
did, nothing we did was normal. Like us
Okay,
getting
you
married
had
in
a
Italy was
cool
a little
wedding.
bit wild. So
But I mean, that's cool. You did a cool, fun destination wedding.
thank you.
That's I think this new edition of now you need it's like you need all these events before the wedding. It's like the engagement. You know another name for an engagement party is, Taylor?
The wedding.
The wedding. It's literally the wedding. That's the party you celebrate getting engaged, because then you get married.
My
Um,
God, Ryan. Yes, honestly, that is a way of looking at it. If you really think
yeah,
about it, there is a lot of celebrating that happens. I do think after getting married, I understand it. Like, it is so fun. It's such an exciting time in your life, and like you want you to celebrate it with your friends and family any chance you freaking get. But yes, people are saying, just like you, Ryan,
yeah.
you're with these people, okay? That bachelorettes have gotten out of control. But like Bridget was like, nah, like I'm not subscribing to this.
I'm gonna give you the opposite. My brother's bachelor. I didn't go to it because I was working a contract, and very limited on time. A final sprint contract.
Contract.
Unfortunately, okay, yeah. I was on a stakeout. I don't
Yeah.
know what the CIA. I don't know what the CIA does.
No, me
Um,
neither. I'm just picturing like
I
Zero
mean, I
Dark
do know what they
30.
do, but yeah. Yeah, I was out in Azerbaijan doing intel. No. So, um my brother's bachelor party was they went to Nashville, they just ate food, went to bars, and then played golf. And I said to him, like, is that a bachelor party or like a retirement party?
You're lame.
Okay, that's boring. Because I don't drink that much. I'm not gonna want to go. I'll go meet you for food. I don't want to play golf. That's am I 70?
Wait, Ryan, you didn't go? You were the best man.
Yeah, well, I was busy. I couldn't. I genuinely cannot.
Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, I forgot. Sorry.
But even if I did go, I would just I'd meet them for for the barbecue we ate.
Yeah.
I think they went to maybe a concert or two, and then I'd go to my hotel room and play video games
You're
for
like,
the
I'm here to
remainder of it.
support you, but like when I gotta eat.
Yeah,
Like, I'm
like
only joining when I get hungry. Okay?
like
And if I want to see a live show.
at least with whatever her name is, at least it was cool and fun.
See, right. Honestly, like you know what, Ryan? So maybe you're flipping. Maybe you were saying it's getting out of control and now you're like,
No, I
no,
think I
like,
think I think there's both sides of the extreme. The lesser of two evils is still evil, right?
but your brother's was probably exactly what he wanted. And that's the
Oh, it's
point
exactly what he
of
wanted. Yeah,
that's the point of your bachelorette parties doing, like so I ended up
yeah.
doing one day because we were already in Italy. So my sisters planned like the most fun
Oh,
day
that's
and night
fun.
out in
Yeah.
Florence. So it was like my girlfriends, my cousins, like family, like it was just like all the girls that were there essentially. Like, let's just like have a day. And
Yeah.
we did a cooking class that was like just so funny. And then we like just roamed Florence and had this night out. And it was so perfect for like us being there. I was not going to have my friends unless I was having Swan Beauty sponsor a PJ. I was not gonna have them travel twice. I'm
Yeah.
like, you're already
Fair.
coming to Italy. Like, we're not gonna do a bachelorette in Mexico. But my
Yeah.
30th is next year. Okay, girls. So
I'll be there.
yeah, right, right, Ryan. Can you investigate Swan Beauty more and make sure they don't go under so they can sponsor my 30th?
Absolutely. I'll invest in them when they go public.
Thank you. I need you to get on this for me. Okay. I'll just quickly add to finish this acquired a husband is she posted a video and it really like resonated with me. She was posting like getting ready for one of the nights. And she just like got emotional. Like she didn't cry, but she was like, I've just been like crying this whole time. Like I feel like out of like happiness. And it brought me back because like almost a year ago was when I got married. And like I felt like the whole year leading up to it, like any wedding moment or wedding event, and especially the week of the wedding, oh my gosh, when you're with your friends and you're like talking about how it's going to happen and how it's so close, like I was crying. Like it's so hard to not get emotional. And so I'm just like loving this era for her. Like I mentioned too, she hit 1 million followers and it was like chills. Like she posted a video, Ryan, of the song Genesis when she was in the club. And Genesis is the song that she had on all of her videos. So when she started posting, like her hair content or day in the life. Yeah, search Genesis. It was like that song. So anytime her videos came up, it was super like recognizable.
There's like a billion songs in Genesis.
You're like,
I'm
that
thinking
doesn't help
there's
me.
this is it by not the one by Justice. That's a phenomenal. I mean, is it that one? Hold on.
I don't know the author,
The Thor.
the author of
What's her
Genesis.
name again?
I don't know the genesis of Genesis. Okay,
Yeah.
Ryan, don't quiz me on this. Brigette
Oh,
Pheloung.
acquired Brigette
Yeah, or either
Pheloung.
one.
Hold on. Is it
Just
on
Google
her
acquired style
on
Genesis.
her reel? Is
Yeah,
where
she
she would
puts it
put
on
it?
her reels, but if we search it, it should just come up.
I found Elton John.
Why is this so hard? Guys, who is the
Which
author?
Genesis is this?
Which Genesis? Okay,
What
Genesis
model?
Web. Wait. Okay, the problem is because now that when she posts it, it says original audio, but it's
Yeah,
not.
okay.
It's the
Hold on.
artist.
Maybe hold on. Let
Okay,
me
Genesis
can you send me one of the ones she
artist.
added? Hold on. I'll listen. Hold on. Let me There's a Millie.
No, that was when she hit a milli.
I think we gotta just move forward from this one. I don't think we're gonna find it.
I know. Okay, we have spent way too much time on this. Oh, by Grimes Genshin.
That's like the Grimes song. Okay.
Grimes, yes. Okay. Oh my God,
Yes,
Ryan. I was gonna lose my mind with
Grime.
this.
I'm sure Grimes, famed socialist, loves her.
Yeah, no, so that was what she runs with, okay? Anyways, she's in the club and she learns from one of her friends or whoever, I don't know, that she hit 1 million followers. And the song is playing in the club, Ryan. And it's just like a full circle moment for her. Let's be happy for this girl. Like, what a life that she's living. She's living a big life right now. And I'm kind of here for it. And Ryan, I'm gonna see you
I hope
at
she's
a
good with her
PJ this year.
investments.
What'd you say?
I said I hope she's good with her investments because I don't
Swan
know.
Beauty's going under.
I'm predicting I'm predicting the influencer crash of 20 whatever year we get to. There's gonna be an influencer crash. I'm calling it right now.
We spent most of our time talking about acquired a husband. And honestly, that makes sense because this was the weekend for acquiring a
It's
husband.
funny when you
Ryan
mentioned
acquired a
when
wife.
you,
Ryan acquired a wife at the show. Okay. Like this was the weekend. I acquired baby fever. Like we're just like, it's the weekend of acquiring. What else are we, okay, Ryan,
I'm about to. I feel like I got hay fever now. Jeez.
what, okay, this is how we're going to wrap. What do you want to acquire? Like what's something Ryan is like searching for or like something that's on your vision board this year? What are you acquiring?
After this conversation, Alexa Pro.
Oh my God. Anytime you're leaving a show with me, okay? That is what you're hoping for.
Yeah.
Okay, well, actually, you're already acquiring it because, like we said, I'm clapping, making a little hat, whatever the Haley Bieber thing is. T T T T T. You got that contract today, so that's exciting.
I mean, it's only 2
Love that
months,
for
but
you.
yeah.
All
Yeah.
right, well, everybody comment what you're acquiring and let us
No,
know what this.
what is it? We gotta do the Ryan question of the day.
Yeah, okay, what's your question? That was
What's my
mine.
what am I gonna acquire? What should I acquire?
Like, we should ask people what you should acquire.
What should my goal be? I'm gonna let fate be, I'll let the tater tots choose what I do with my year, the rest of my year.
Perfect. Okay. We need you all to speak up and manifest for Ryan because he doesn't quite want to do that for himself. So let's
Yeah.
see what you all can bring to the table. This will be a fun one. Okay, very fun.
Boy.
Well, Ryan, again, another fun week with you. I adore
Can I tell you
you.
something? Can I tell you something funny? For the
Always.
first 40 minutes that you were talking about, this bachelorette trip, I thought you meant, like, the show The Bachelorette. And I was so confused because I was looking up, like, that's why I was having so much trouble finding it initially because I was looking up, like, bachelorette show, and I'm like, what are you talking about?
Yeah,
Did one of
no.
them get married?
No. And this is why I say I have to give context, people. I was trying to be quick with this story. I didn't want to be long winded. You know what that did? It just confused the audience. So,
Okay, part of it's my fault. I felt like Pepe, going down the Pepe Sylvia rabbit hole
yeah,
of
no, you
just
were like invested in like figuring out this company and like all of the details behind it. That's on you. That's
I'm
on
also
you.
just a cynical asshole, so that's probably why.
I cannot believe you thought I was the Bachelorette this whole time. Oh my
Not the whole
God.
time. That not like I got that it wasn't, but for a little bit it was. For a
For
little
a
bit, I'm
little
like, is
bit.
she? Yeah.
Well, and also I'm really glad my other question is what's your favorite look of hers from the weekend? Because we shared ours. Ryan loved the fish scale number, which we're calling the
Yeah.
mermaid number, but love your take.
That's what's the difference?
True, true.
Is mermaid nothing but just fish? Think about that.
Me trying to like dog you. I'm like, yeah, you said fish scales. Like, what else is a mermaid? Do you believe in
Exactly.
mermaids, Ryan?
No.
No.
I think that's mythology, unfortunately. I think that'd be cool, but that's one of the creatures I'm like, that wouldn't be the worst to have.
It'd be
But
like kind of
no.
fun
Yeah.
to like
Mer
see a
people.
mermaid. Like that would be wild. Like
Yeah.
when I see a dolphin when I was in Florida last time and I saw dolphins, like they were following our boat for literally, I'm not joking, 20 minutes. It was so
Oh
cool.
yeah, they do that.
Like I like fangirl over that stuff. But live animals in like when you see them in the wild, it's just it never gets old to me. It really doesn't.
I agree. I
It's
agree.
so fun. And you're so
Yeah.
lucky that you get to, live in bleep, bleep.
Yeah. You get to live in.
And
Here's my coordinates.
yeah, exactly. Okay, so those are the questions. Let us know what your favorite outfit was of the weekend and what Ryan should be acquiring this year because he's leaving it to you. He's leaving it
Yep. I
to
will
you
whatever
all.
the top comment says, that's gonna be that's my goal of the year.
And you're going to have to go for it. Like you are going
I
to have to
have
make
to.
that wish.
Legally bounded.
Yes, you are. No NDAs here though, you all, okay? He may have an NDA with the CIA, but no NDAs with Taylor
Mhm.
Takes, okay?
Yeah.
Everything is open here. Well, thank you all so much. Happy Tuesday. What a weekend. And
What
we'll
a
see you all
weekend.
next week.
By that time, we'll have a baby or something. I don't know.
By next week, you'll have acquired your new goal and I'll have had a baby. This is the life we're living.
Crazy. Yeah.
Big old
This is the
lives here.
life. Hold on tight.
There's always a Miley Cyrus Hannah Montana reference. Like, how much did you watch Hannah Montana?
I've seen Hannah Montana all the way through probably multiple times.
Because it is amazing the references you spit from that show, and I'm here for it. I'm here
Yeah.
for it, right, guy? Well, everyone, ta ta for now. Ciao.
Oh, bye.